I'm Becca Stevens, a retired United Church of Christ pastor, and I would like to share with you how Gestalt pastoral care has impacted my life. We call Gestalt pastoral care GPC for short. It's quite a mouthful. When I first retired, my father was 91. He was living independently and doing quite well. It was about 2 years later that he started falling. And as the oldest of his 4 children, and the one living closest to him, I became quite acquainted with the growing number of his limitations. My father had always been there for me, and more, he was needing me to be there for him. That reversal of roles was sometimes more than I could bear. What a blessing to be able to share my struggle with a Gestalt pastoral care minister. She is such a good listener. In our sessions, she listens deeply and then suggests ways for me to express my feelings. I am so grateful that my work with a Gestalt pastoral care minister has helped me to grieve all the losses along the way of my father's arduous decline. In the fall of 2018, when my father was 95, we moved him from his apartment to a personal care facility where he continued to decline. Just prior to the shelter-in-place order in our state, I scheduled a session with my GPC minister. I was a mess. I was worried about COVID-19. I was worried about my father. And I was tied up in knots because our daughter had just been diagnosed with cancer. As she always does, my GPC minister listened intently. I shared with her my deep sense of loss, that due to COVID restrictions, I could not hug my father or our daughter. She suggested that I select a pillow from the collection that adorns her office. As I did so, I imagined that I was hugging my father and my daughter, and that the 3 of us were nestled together in the arms of God. One of the blessings of GPC for me is the way that I have learned to use my imagination to take me to a place of healing and comfort, a place where God is holding me close. During the early months of this season of social distancing, hugging my pillow became a part of my morning prayer time. Sitting in my rocking chair with my arms wrapped around my pillow, I imagined my dear ones and myself all nestled in the arms of God. I will be forever grateful for the ways Gestalt pastoral care has helped me to navigate the troubled waters of my father's decline. And I feel blessed that what I have learned in GPC is giving me strength for the marathon that is our daughter's cancer journey. Thank you.